Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. I'm Katie Stazak. Happy Friday. We've got a great 10-race card to show you, and that's going to include the Bal Harbor handicap. That's in race 4. We'll get to it soon, but first, let's take a look at the track and weather conditions. We start Friday off with a good main track and a good turf course, and the first race is a $50,000 maiden claimer, 4-year-olds and upward, going a mile on the turf course. Scratch the 5 and the 9.
They're off. Oh, stumbling at the start there was Gunther Brothers. Almost lost the rider, but Manny Aguilar is able to hold on, and Very Colorful is going to make the lead. Very Colorful to the front as the field races for the first turn. And then it's Madly May who came out running in second position. Then to the outside, it's Aggrandizement in third. Edge of Midnight is fourth and racing down on the inside, 5 lengths off the lead early on. And then Marketeer, Orbit the Galaxy, and after that early stumble, Gunther Brothers is last and racing 9 lengths off the front runner. So now the field moves on to the backstretch in pursuit of Very Colorful and Corey Lannery. They went 24-3 for the first quarter, and they're out there by 3, with Madly May running in second by 1.5 lengths, and then Edge of Midnight and Aggrandizement fourth on the outside. After that, it's Marketeer, Orbit the Galaxy, racing 5 lengths off the lead and just ahead of Gunther Brothers as they continue their way up the backstretch and toward the far turn. It's been Very Colorful all the way so far. Very Colorful heads into the turn after a 49 2/2 mile and leads at a length to Madly May. Aggrandizement is in third. Gunther Brothers up to fourth on the outside. After that, it's Edge of Midnight. They're being followed by Marketeer, and Orbit the Galaxy is last, 6 lengths off the lead. Very Colorful up top. And now Madly May edges up closer, and Edge of Midnight is sent up after them 3 wide. And these 3 come to the top of the stretch together, and Ramsey Zimmerman and Edge of Midnight rally up on the outside of Very Colorful, and Madly May is between those 2. Then it is Marketeer, followed by Orbit the Galaxy. It's Very Colorful hanging in there. Edge of Midnight on the outside, getting by late. Edge of Midnight, and Ramsey Zimmerman on to win from Very Colorful. And then it was Marketeer, and close behind them between Orbit the Galaxy and Madly May.
And Edge of Midnight rallies on the outside to take the first race. Ramsey Zimmerman was in the irons for trainer Norman Pointer and owner Dennis Berman. Edge of Midnight paid $18 to win. And that'll take us to our second race. This is a $12,500 maiden claimer. 4-year-olds and upward will be sprinting 6 furlongs on the main track. No scratches or jockey changes to report.
They're off. Lemon Up is going out to take the early lead. It's Lemon Up to the front. Perfect Spot came out running in second. And then it's Run It Up back on the far outside. Up the rails, Sir Goosh is away running in fourth. And now moving up is Wild and Wild in between horses with Frank's Track. Then it's El Gran Tito. 3 lengths more back to Bell Storm, and the Loose Caboose now trails the field as they move past the half-mile pole. Lemon Up is opened up here, ran 22-1 for the opening quarter mile, and the heavy favorites in front. It is Lemon Up with a 5-length lead midway on the far turn. And then comes Wild and Wild to the inside. Right alongside is Run It Back. Break of another 4 back to Sir Goosh in fourth. Then El Gran Tito on the far outside. They're coming to the top of the stretch, and now Lemon Up has opened up a 12-length lead here. The 1-5 favorite ran a 44 2/2 mile and comes to the 8th pole with a 15-length lead. El Gran Tito is second, but an area code behind Lemon Up. Lemon Up coming down to the wire. It's going to win by about 25. Just a guess. El Gran Tito second best, and then came Bell Storm and Sir Goosh.
And Lemon Up runs away with the second race, completely obliterates this field by 21 1/4 lengths. Eric Rodriguez was the winning jockey for trainer Kirk Zadie and owners Avro Racing LLC. Lemon Up paid $2.60 to win.
Here comes Capo Bastone with a bold late rally. Can Capo Bastone do it here? Yes, he did!
Capo Bastone with a tough customer and awfully fast on the inside. It's going to be Capo Bastone.
Capo Bastone Grade 1 placed in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile at 2, and a Grade 1 winner at Saratoga at 3. New for 2015 at Adena Springs South.
Welcome back. Let's get to our third race. This is a $6,250 claimer, 4-year-olds and upward that have not won 2 races. Will be sprinting 6 furlongs on the main track. Scratch the 7, relativity factor.
They're off. Awkward start there for Stone Jack. Little Baker came out very well. There's Dreaming of Pete with early speed too, and from the rail it's Silver Armor. These 3 out to the front together. And then it's Swiper, Stone Jack on the outside of Parsley next, and then Chevron Light alongside of Come On Charlie. Ludicrous Speed is last of them all, and 12 lengths off the lead as they head past the half-mile pole. And it's the favorite in front, Dreaming of Pete by a neck. On the outside, Little Baker running in second. Behind them, Swiper moves up alongside of Silver Armor and takes third, and Set Sail for the pace-setting pair. And then it's Stone Jack back there in fifth, 4 lengths off the lead, now under a ride. Parsley is getting going on the outside, and it's a long way back to the others as they approach the quarter pole. Little Baker on the outside. Dreaming of Pete's going to cut the corner. These 2 stride for stride just ahead of Swiper. Silver Armor is next. Parsley on the far outside. And they're into the stretch, and it's Little Baker. Little Baker the leader. Dreaming of Pete on the inside. Tries to fight on second. Silver Armor a long shot. Getting into it on the outside. Into the final 16th. And it is Little Baker getting away. And Silver Armor second. Little Baker has it to Silver Armor. Little Baker to win. Silver Armor second. Ludicrous Speed came late third, Parsley fourth.
And Little Baker takes the third race, giving jockey Luis Saez his 6th win in the past 3 days. Carlo Vaccarezza was the winning trainer for owners Priscilla Vaccarezza, J&J Stables, Lisa Piccinini, and Danny Samella. Little Baker paid $5.60 to win. And now for our 4th race. This is the Bal Harbor handicap. $60,000 up for grabs here. 4-year-old fillies will be going a mile on the main track.
They're all in line. They're racing in the Bal Harbor handicap. Flat Out Charming, Shy's Alley on the outside. Georgia's got early speed. USS O'Brien, Temper's Flare, and House Rules are after that. And Silken Sequins is last of them all as the field races out of the chute. It's Georgia and USS O'Brien, and these 2 are head and head on the lead. And Temper's Flare is just off of them as they continue up the back stretch. And then it's House Rules racing inside of Flat Out Charming. Shy's Alley's got 4.5 lengths to make up, and it's 8 lengths to Silken Sequins. The pace is fast. The opening quarter up there in 22 4/5 seconds, and USS O'Brien has taken the lead. Georgia second to the outside. House Rules just in behind them, right alongside of Temper's Flare, who's just 2 lengths off the lead at the half-mile pole. Flat Out Charming's got 5 lengths to make up. Shy's Alley and Silken Sequins, 45 3 was the half-mile. USS O'Brien around the far turn, the leader a half a length. Georgia second, and House Rules just third on the inside, in hand, waiting for a way out. And then comes on the outside Temper's Flare as they make their way toward the top of the stretch. USS O'Brien. House Rules now finds a spot to the outside, and the 2 favorites are together at the top of the stretch. House Rules goes right on by. House Rules to the front and pulling away at the 8th pole. And now Silken Sequins takes second from USS O'Brien, and Georgia's fourth as House Rules romps home in the Bal Harbor. In hand at the end, winning it by 7 lengths over Silken Sequins. And then it was Georgia and USS O'Brien.
And House Rules makes it look easy in the Bal Harbor. She scores by 9 1/4 lengths. Javier Castellano is the winning jockey here for trainer Jimmy Jerkins and owner Joseph B. Shields Jr. House Rules paid $3.60 to win. And after the race, trainer Jimmy Jerkins couldn't help but have high praise for his filly.
Well, it was everything we could have hoped for, that's for sure. You know, you never know when she's run pretty hard back home, but But she ran very well for my father here last year. She ran really tough in some tough races for 3-year-old fillies, and I just thought if she ran anything like that today, she would probably win.
Let's get to our 5th race now. This is a $20,000 claimer. 4-year-olds and upward, which have not won 3 races. They'll be going a mile and a 16th on the turf course. Scratch the 2 and the 4. And we'll join this race in progress.
Dragon Tail is last after a 50 flat half mile. So they continue up the backstretch. Abadoy is the leader by 3/4 of a length over Bully Song as they enter the far turn. And now ridden along is 10th Star outside of them. 10th Star's come under a ride and is a length off the lead. Now being fully ridden, 10th Star's got to get going. And then comes Pernicious. Imagine that Mom to the outside. And dropping back is Gun Carriage. The others have work to do. And a new leader here is Bully Song, and John Velasquez have taken the lead. Bully Song, the gray, turning for home in front. Turning it on now to lead by 3 as Pernicious moves up into 2nd, and then it's 10th Star, and Imagine That Mom, and they're closing on the outside. Here's Pernicious to the front. Here's Imagine That Mom on the outside, and Imagine That Mom goes by Pernicious to win it. And it's tight for 3rd. Scarabajo closed late outside of 10th Star.
And Imagine That Mom comes flying down the lane to get up and take the 5th race, giving Javier Castellano his 2nd win of the day and 2nd in a row. Cam Gambalati was the winning trainer for owners Rap Racing LLC, Nutmeg Stable, and Westland Farms LLC. Imagine That Mom paid $10.30 to win.
Gulfstream Park is one of Florida's top entertainment destinations, mixing restaurants, clubs, a casino, and international boutique shops with world-class racing. In a lavish, sun-drenched setting with the feel of a Mediterranean village, Gulfstream is a leading year-round entertainment and tourist destination and the home of luxury residences in 2014. The Stronach family, owners of Gulfstream Park, is committed to the sport of thoroughbred racing and the grace, spirit, and generosity of the horse.
The filly was fabulous this afternoon. Lexi Lou wins the 155th running of the Queen's Plate.
But it is Lexi Lou. Lexi Lou strikes the front, and Lexi Lou's gonna win it. Lexi Lou and Cory Nakatani impressive.
Sligo Bay, the #1 active sire of Sadler's Wells in North America, and sire of classic-winning filly Lexi Lou, standing at Adena Springs.
Welcome back. Here's our 6th race. This is a $35,000 maiden claimer. 3-year-old fillies will be going a mile and a 16th on the turf course. Scratch both of your main track only participants. That's the 11 and the 12.
They're off. Very slow start there for Wild Paris. It's Lady Master out for the front. Fancy Malka's got speed, and then Jazz Banjo to the inside. And Mama's Favorite is away running in 4th, just in behind them as they race into that turn. Caribbean Princess, 3 wide, running along in 5th. Break of another 3 back to Skipper D. They're being followed by Blue Sapphire, Starship Hostility. There's the favorite Sky Dancing, second last early, about 12 lengths off the lead, and right alongside of Wild Paris, who was slow out of the gate. 23 and 3 was the quarter, and they're on to the backstretch, chasing Lady Master, who leads by almost 2 now, over Jazz Banjo in 2nd. And then it's Fancy Malka 3rd to the outside. At the rail comes Mama's Favorite, Caribbean Princess, still about 3.5 lengths off the lead. Now they've separated themselves 7 from the others. Skipper D, Blue Sapphire next, Sky Dancing in behind them. And then comes Starship Hostility and Wild Paris, 47 and 1 for a half mile, and now they race for the turn. And Lady Master continues to lead the way. Lady Master, a length and a half to Fancy Malka, running in 2nd. And then it's Mama's Favorite, Caribbean Princess is after that. And then Skipper D moving alongside of Jazz Banjo. At the rail is Sky Dancing, and Sky Dancing still 5 lengths off the lead. It's going to need a way through there. Sky Dancing's in traffic, and they're coming toward the top of the stretch. And there goes Caribbean Princess on the outside to the front. Caribbean Princess is gone by Lady Master. And then it's Fancy Malka. On the far outside, Skipper D. Sky Dancing's got running room now down on the inside, but plenty of work to do. And here comes Starship Hostility on the far outside with a rush. And they're into the final 16th. Starship Hostility and Skipper D. These two emerge up top. Skipper D, Starship Hostility, Skipper D. Starship Hostility was second, then Fancy Malka and Mama's Favorite.
And it's Skipper D who takes the 6th race. Skipper D was ridden to victory by Orlando Boca Chica for trainer Marcus Vitale and owners Cross Sabers Farm. Skipper D paid $29.60 to win. And now we'll take you to our 7th race. This is a $25,000 claiming event. 3-year-old fillies will be going a mile on the turf course. Scratch the 4 and the 12.
They're off. Transeunte is going out to take the early lead. Brave Ellen is away running in second. Then it's Raya Binka to the outside, followed by Summer Valentine, who came out running in fourth. Penry is fifth early, 5 lengths off the lead as they run for that turn. And Penry is settling in just behind horses there, while saving all the ground is La Inesperada, who slips through an opening on the inside, 6 lengths off the lead. Quiet Kittens after that, and then it's on the outside, moving up Artistic Touch. Brink of another 2 lengths back to Peggy Grease Me, and Doing What She Likes is the trailer. 23-2 is the quarter for Transeunte, who leads the way up the backstretch, clear by 2. And Brave Ellen is in second. Then comes Summer Valentine in third, Penry fourth to the outside. Behind them, a well-held Quiet Kitten, who's running in fifth right now, 4 lengths off the lead, just ahead of Raya Binka and Artistic Touch, who are right together. Outside of them comes Peggy Grieves Me. Then it's Lion Esperada to the inside and Doing What She Likes. 48-3 was the half, and now they're racing for the far turn. And Brave Ellen confronts Transeunte on the lead. Transeunte still there, though. Brave Ellen now being nudged along to keep up and not doing so. And here comes Quiet Kitten weaving through traffic. Quiet Kitten didn't get through yet, but now has to steady in behind horses at the top of the stretch. And in the meanwhile, Penry runs up alongside and takes the lead. And Peggy Grieves Me comes on. Now Quiet Kitten's got a place to go and explodes through between those two. And Quiet Kitten's taking the lead. Quiet Kitten and Penry come to the final 16th, but it's Quiet Kitten in front. Late run from Lion Esperada on the outside. Quiet Kitten to win it. Lion Esperada was second, and then came Penry, and Peggy Grieves Me was fourth.
Quiet Kitten is the winner of the 7th. Paco Lopez rode to victory today for trainer Gustavo Delgado and owners GDS Racing Stable Inc. Quiet Kitten paid $6 to win. And on to the 8th race. This is a starter allowance with an optional claiming tag of $10,000. Fillies and mares 4-year-olds and upward will be going 6 furlongs on the main track. Scratch the 7, Sherry Angel.
They're off. Jill's Reflection on the inside, going out of there quickly for the lead. This Key Home has speed too. These two out for the front together. Right behind them is Tex Appeal, who's away running in third. Just to the inside of Yasta, Desirable Lady is right there as well. And then Tomei on the far outside. La Marquesse is next. Then Got a Heart of Gold. Good Song, 5 lengths more back to Late to the Party. Double Desert trails the field, 22 flat. Was the opening quarter mile. Jill's Reflection, a 50-1 long shot, makes the pace on the far turn. This Key Home is running in second with 3 furlongs to go, and is getting closer now, moving up alongside of Jill's Reflection. Now they're on even terms, and this Key Home on the outside pokes ahead in front. Jill's Reflection put to the whip, second by 3. And then comes Yasta, followed by Tex Appeal, who's saving ground into the stretch. The others have work to do. They're into the stretch now. It is This Key Home. Jill's Reflection tries to hang in there at the rail. Tex Appeal is coming to them. Down toward the inside, Good Song trying to find some running room. Good Song's got some run, and here comes Good Song. And Good Song is charging through on the inside, along with Tex Appeal. The two of them come down to the line. Good Song won it. Tex Appeal was second, then Jill's Reflection in a photo with Double Desert and This Key Home.
And Good Song sneaks through along the inside at 25-1 to take the 8th race. She paid $53.20 for her victory. Diego Gomez was the winning jockey for owner-trainer Angel Quiroz.
Gulfstream Park is one of Florida's top entertainment destinations, mixing restaurants, clubs, a casino, and international boutique shops with world-class racing. In a lavish, sun-drenched setting with the feel of a Mediterranean village, Gulfstream is a leading year-round entertainment and tourist destination and the home of luxury residences in 2014. The Stronach family, owners of Gulfstream Park, is committed to the sport of thoroughbred racing and the grace, spirit, and generosity of the horse.
Welcome back. Let's close out the day with our 9th and 10th races. The 9th is an Allowance. Fillies and Mares 4-year-olds and upward will be going a mile on the main track.
They're off. Dragonberry came out of there well from the far outside and is showing some early speed. Lovely L also alert from the gate. Horsing around is sent through on the inside now and will grab the lead as they race out of the chute. And it will be Horsing around to open up here to lead by 4 lengths. Corner of the Market is second. Lovely L is third. Then Dragonberry to the outside in fourth. Right behind them is Curlin's Gold. Political Storm has the rail. Then Engagingly, followed by Miss Tattletale in another incident. 23 and 2 was the opening quarter mile for Horsing Around, a 90-1 long shot who bounded out of the gate and leads the way by 2 as they head to the half-mile pole. And then it's Lovely L in Corner of the Market, heads apart second and third as they move into the far turn. Dragonberry is fourth to the outside after a 46 and 4 half mile. And now getting going is Engagingly outside of Political Storm. Down toward the rail, it's another incident. Curlin's Gold is next. And Miss Tattletale, Horsing Around, still the one to catch. As they come toward the top of the stretch, it's Horsing Around in front. And now Engagingly is moving up on the outside. Corner of the Market is there. Dragonberry has work to do back there in sixth. Doesn't look like she's going on here. Dragonberry not getting there at the top of the stretch. It's Engagingly on the outside and Corner of the Market. And now Engagingly set sail for home. Corner of the Market is next. And then comes Political Storm, another incident. And Dragonberry's on the far outside, but it's Engagingly. Engagingly, and Corey Lannery will win. Up for a second is another incident, and then a photo between Dragonberry and Corner of the Market.
And Engagingly takes the 9th race. Corey Lannery was in the irons for trainer Dale Romans and owners Paul Lichtfeld and Jack D. Stewart. Engagingly paid $7.40 to win. And after the race, winning jockey Corey Lannery talked about his winning strategy with Engagingly.
He broke really sharp, and then the speed outfooted him a little bit, and I had my eye on the favorite, on Johnny Velasquez and touch his horse. So when they made their move, I kind of moved with him and got to him fairly easier than I thought I would, and hit the front a little sooner than I would have liked. My horse went to playing a little bit, but you're never really confident here at Gulfstream. It's tough. It's tough to win races here. And turn for home, I was pretty confident, though. I had a lot of horse, and I looked like I had put the favorite away, so I thought I was going to win.
The 10th race is a $25,000 maiden claimer. 3-year-olds will be going 7.5 furlongs on the turf course. Scratch the 3, the 8, the 9, the 10, the 12, the 15, and the 16.
They're off. Slow start for Bull Ensign. It is Rock'em Again who goes right out to take the lead. Roll on the Navajo came out running in second behind Rock'em Again as they race for that turn. Then a line of 5 in behind them. Dancing in the heat on the inside. Malibu Dreamer right alongside of them. Drimmer is there. And then it's Variability. And on the far outside, Chironi. In behind them comes Aces for John, then a gap back to Imperial T, and last of them all is the slow-starting first-time starter Bull Ensign. They went 24 flat for the first quarter, and they're on to the backstretch. And Rock'em Again and Jose Alvarez are making the pace. Kept close company with Roll on the Navajo, a length and a half behind in second. And then it's Variability in third, 4 lengths off of them. Chironi is after that. Then Malibu Dreamer on the inside. And then a gap of another 2 back to Drimmer. Aces for John is moving up on the far outside. And slipping through at the rail is Imperial T. Then Dancing in the Heat and Bull Ensign, 48 and 3 for a half. And it is still Rock'em Again who leads the way by 2. But Roll on the Navajo continues to travel well. And Roll on the Navajo's getting closer now. And it's a long way back to the others as they come to the top of the stretch. It is still Rock'em Again. Roll on the Navajo, a furlong to get by. And it's a long way back to the rest. Rock'em Again still there. Roll on the Navajo moves up alongside. These two coming down to the line. Late run Imperial T, who's closing with each and every stride. Coming to the wire, Roll on the Navajo, and Imperial T 1-2. And then it was Rock'em Again, followed by Bull Ensign and Malibu Dreamer.
And Roll on the Navajo wins a duel with Rock'em Again, the only live horse in the Rainbow Six, and then holds off Imperial T in a photo to take the 10th race. Roll on the Navajo was ridden to victory by Julian Leperoux for trainer Tevis McCauley, who also owns a portion of this horse with JBL Thoroughbreds LLC. And here are the results of our exotic wagering. The pick 4, 4 of 4 paid $545.15. The pick 5, 4 of 5, $46.20. 5 of 5, $4,781.80. The Rainbow 6, 6 of 6 paid $9,225.90. No single ticket hit the Rainbow 6. It came down to the wire, but it did not happen. There will be a $300,000 guaranteed jackpot carryover going into Saturday's card. That's going to do it for Friday's card. Tomorrow is Saturday, and we have 5 stakes races on the agenda. That's going to include the Spectacular Bid, the Ginger Brew, the Grade 3 Dania Beach, the Grade 3 Old Hat, and the Mucho Macho Man Stakes. And that race is going to kick off our road to our very own Florida Derby. In the Dania Beach, Night Prowler is going to look for the very first graded stakes win of his career. He closed very well from 7 wide in his last start in the Pulpit Stakes over at Gulfstream Park West to get up for 3rd behind stablemate Chief Kitten. In the Old Hat, Fashion Alert is going to be a heavy favorite. That's because she already has a graded stakes win to her credit. That came in the Grade 3 Schulerville Stakes, and the filly she beat that day was Take Charge Brandy, who went on to win the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies. Then in the Mucho Macho Man Stake, Kieran McLaughlin's Mothuk is going to be graduating to stakes competition after breaking his maiden by more than 10 lengths up at Aqueduct. He is going to receive Lasix for the first time on Saturday. He's also going to be running on what looks to be a fast main track for the first time. We'll see how he handles all of those changes. That's what to watch out for tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing you here on a jam-packed stakes day. Thanks for watching Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. I'm Katie Stazak.